Everybody, Jarrett Rushing, field staffer for Arky Lures and pro staffer for Duck Spack and H2O Sports and Marine. Here today to talk to y'all about something a little bit different than what you're seeing on my YouTube channel. And instead of doing a product showcasing today, show y'all what we caught fish on, today we're actually going to show you how to clean a fish. That's right, something real simple a lot of people take for granted. Now given we caught a few fish this morning for table fare, didn't we, buddy? On top water, and then my wife and I went out this afternoon and caught a few more on the Arky crappie jig rigged with the Arky crawling salty fry, and we just have enough to eat on, and we want to eat, so we got to clean them. Jaden, you want to hand me a fish? All right, thanks, babe. As you can see, this is about a pound and a half bass. And to give you a little bit of insight of what this bass was, I caught this one this morning in a creek that is replenished. So taking a few fish out this size isn't going to hurt the population. Now, a lot of people frown on taking fish this size out, but to me, this is the perfect table fare. Now this bass right here, the way I have it laid is with its dorsal fin, meaning the top fin facing directly towards me. That's how I like to start off skinning my fish. Now one thing that I do want you to notice is that a fish has a backbone just like every other animal in the world, and it has two sides of meat. So we're going to skin one side of this fish, flip it over, and then skin another side, because right here along this lateral line on the inside there is a long layer of bone that you do not want to cut out of. So skinning them is real easy. What you do is you pull their pectoral fin back a little bit. You take your fillet knife. I'm using an electric fillet knife here, and you angle it at a 3/4 angle down towards the belly of the fish and back towards the gill plate of the fish, and cut down even with the backbone like so. You want to do your best not to cut out of that backbone right there. The reason is because if you do, handling the fish and getting good quality fillets is going to be extremely tough. So there, we've got the opening. Now we've cut about even right here. There is no bone structure at the bottom of the fish, but we've cut about even with the backbone. So all we do is we take our knife and we turn it in again like so, get a little bit of a cut in, and as you can see, I'm right along the edge of that backbone, right along the edge of that dorsal fin, and we will keep the knife good and level and skin all the way down to the bottom of the tail. Now we don't want to cut out of the tail, and the reason is because whenever we fold the fillet out, you really need to have something to hold on to there in order to get a good proper fillet. Now what I'll do here is I will take and I'll put my finger here at the base of the fillet, and I'll use my finger as a guide, if you will. Again, I'm taking my blade and I'm angling it at a 3/4 angle. I will cut down to where the blade meets the skin, and then let the skin act as my guide to cut the fillet out. And there you have it, a good bass fillet. The only thing left that we've got to do is cut this rib cage out, and if you run your finger directly over that rib, you will see that there is a bone ridge right there. So what I do is I take and go straight up and down. I cut into the table. You know, the electric fillet knives are not going to cut out of a good fillet table. And you make the curve right there on the bottom of the rib, because all this is a layer of fat. And there you have it. That is a good looking bass fillet. Now you've got some stuff that you've got to trim off, a little bit of excess fat here and there, but that's it. And all we do then is we take the fish, we flip it over, and we do the exact same thing. I know it's a little bloody, and I do apologize for the gore, but again, angle the blade 3/4, cut in behind the gills, twist the blade, go down to the backbone, and all the way to the tail. Flip the blade over, or flip the fillet over, cut in. And once you've done this enough, you can make this all one good fluid motion. Now as you can see, I cut out of the ribs a little bit there on the top, and that's not a problem because you're going to cut all that meat off anyways. But as we did on the last one, you cut the rib cage out, and there you go, a beautiful, beautiful Moro bass fillet. And now that we've taught y'all how to clean a fish, we've got a few extras ourselves. I'm gonna get my little buddy here to hand me the next fish. As you can see, we've got some pretty nice sized fish to clean. We got a nice Kentucky there caught directly out of Moro Creek this morning. So we're gonna get busy filleting these fish so we have some table fare. And in the meantime, y'all keep chunking.